So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll send him over to the left. On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The Lions call their first timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he is gonna bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Again, working deep downfield. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Makai Wingo in there on the tackle. Second and 7. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They face second down and 7. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Richardson to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Richardson. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw, it's Richardson. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Richardson to throw it here on for under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A second down throw for Richardson. This one complete right side.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Richardson going to look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. So, first quarter in the books here on it. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick hitting slant there. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
At the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Home to try.
Here's Gibbs, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Extra point attempt still to come. That was not easy. Much further back, but he still makes the kick for the extra point. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Here's Richardson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. Quick throw, taken in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's caught left side by Bowers.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is caught by the tight end. Bowers. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
The ball carrier on the 36-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Brendan Aubrey taking on for the Cowboys.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 27-yard line.
Now Herbert. Under pressure. He's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. This brought him out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion. From the gun. Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Richardson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Herbert now on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Herbert to the air again. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Herbert again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Herbert to the air again. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Throwing again, Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On play action, Richardson. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
The tight end going in motion to the left. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's complete. It's Waddle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. So right after the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
At At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on 3rd and short, forcing the 4th down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the 4th quarter.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back end of the backfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Herbert. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. Into space. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Working free downfield. It is Williams. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here we go. One final play. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.